Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Always Hold On to Gotham. Are you putting your mouth away from the mic so that you can breathe? Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing? That's fine. He puts his mouth away from the mic so that he can breathe.
Chocolate rain.
No, that's cherry chocolate rain.
Cherry chocolate rain.
Anyway, so today we are back with another episode of Always Hold On to Gotham, the young Batman show that aired from
young Batman.
Was it 2014
When you
to
call
2019?
it the young Batman show, you make it sound.
That's
like...
what they call it on the Smallville podcast.
Is that what they call it, young Batman?
I can't.
Smallville's more of a young Superman show.
No, that
than
is a young
Gotham
Superman
is a
show
young-
because the main character is Clark Kent. The main character of this show is Jim Gordon. The young Jim Gordon show, which shows how Jim Gordon became Commissioner Gordon.
Yeah, actually, that's actually what the show is.
That's what this show's about. If this show was about young Bruce Wayne, it would be dark shit.
Like about him like making the suit at 12
At 12.
and running around the Batcave.
Well.
No.
Wait, what?
Nothing.
You've not seen this? You're watching it as we go along. I've seen
Yes,
this before.
yeah.
What were you going to say? Go on.
Oh man, just like running around the Batcave and being like, and I'm gonna put my computer right here.
I'm going to put a T-Rex right here. This is where the giant penny's going to go, Alfred.
I'm finally peeking the mic. It's just the idea that you built the T-Rex for no reason.
What should we call this city? Central City. Nah, it's too flashy. How about Gotham? Oh, God. No, so when they made Smallville, it was originally going to be a Batman show. That was the idea. And Smallville is so 2000s cheese. I kind of would have loved to see it in another life, you know what I mean?
In another time.
They never got Batman in that show. It's disappointing.
They're not the same universe.
No. No. No.
Smallville and Gotham are not.
No. Oh, Lord.
Why did they keep Gotham separate from the rest of the connected Arrowverse?
Different network.
Oh, I thought it was all the CW.
No, this is Fox.
This is Fox.
Mhm.
This is not the CW.
Mm-mm.
I guess that explains the lack of like melodramatic bullshit.
They don't play the song at the end while, like... They don't play Imagine Dragons while, like, someone fucks someone else's girlfriend.
Does that happen in
Arrow. Today we're doing episode 6, The Spirit of the Goat, which aired on October 27th, 2014, and was directed by TJ Scott. And to see what else he's directed, he's also directed 7 episodes of Gotham, apparently, which is...
That's a good handful.
No, good. I'm almost curious as to which ones he did actually do.
Look how long he was on the project for.
TJ Scott, he did the episode Arkham, which was episode 4. He did this one and a later one in season 1, and he also did some episodes in season 2 and season 3. And also just other stuff on his other stuff he's known for is Star Trek Discovery, Spartacus, and Departure. So he's directed some things.
He's a TV fella.
Yeah, he's directed some TV shows.
Cool.
That's good for him. And then
Sorry, I was moving the mic to
so that you could breathe.
so that could be.
And then the writer was a guy called Bro's name's Ben. No, Ben. I read that wrong. I was going to say Ben Edlund. The bro's name's not Ben. And he's written 29 episodes of Angel and 157 episodes of Supernatural. And Jesus Christ, 36 episodes of The Tick. This guy's got some... and he did 21 episodes of Gotham.
Which Tick show?
Which Tick show? It seems to be an animated one.
Oh, the original.
Yeah, 1994 to 1996. So I'm not being funny. 157 episodes of Supernatural. This guy's got
This guy wrote Supernatural. Actually, how many episodes?
No, there's a lot of Supernatural. Let's not beat around the bush.
This guy wrote 1% of Supernatural.
This guy wrote 1% of There's too many.
How many episodes? He wrote a decent chunk.
No, he did. He did.
He had to have written half the episodes of that, right? 157 episodes.
This guy.
How long are episodes of Supernatural?
Wait a minute. Never mind.
What?
So he is a writer, and he did write this episode. He is, in fact, the producer of all those episodes that I just mentioned.
Oh.
So I'll see what his writing credits are. It's probably a better idea, isn't it?
Producer credits.
Yeah. I know. Okay, actually, no, he did write The Tick as well.
Okay.
And Angel. He wrote 5 episodes of Angel, not like 30.
Okay.
He wrote 2 episodes of Firefly.
How many Supernatural did he write? I just bumped the mic.
I'm going to try and find out now.
Go, how many...
24. He still wrote a decent amount of episodes, to be fair.
Okay, that's fine. You made it sound like he wrote the whole show. How many episodes are there of Supernatural?
Like, I don't even know, man.
How long are these episodes?
They're like 45 minutes.
No, it's too long to have more than 100 episodes.
There's he also wrote another episode of Gotham later on. So the point is, the writer and director both have a decent level of competency about them. You know what I mean?
157 episodes and walking around the woods for 50
There's
minutes.
more than 157 episodes of Superman. I'm not looking it up now.
That's
though,
right. 500 episodes.
There's like a gazillion.
The woods
they
for an
walk
hour.
around the woods. You know what I mean? They walk around the woods for a bit. Okay, so this episode is the spirit of the goat. That's what it's called. So it's got. I just want to. I was looking at the. Oh my god! I was looking at the fandom page for this stuff, and it said on there on trivia. I'm just gonna get nip these in the bud now. It's the first episode that Fish Mooney's not in.
Okay. Yeah.
And also, more importantly, Edward Nygma has a question mark mug. That was on the trivia. It's like, because he will become the Riddler. I'm like, I know.
Yeah. As if you wouldn't.
I think the question mark is too much. I think it's stupid.
I think he's too much.
I think your mom's too much. Yeah, I'll say anything. Sorry. You're just looking at me now.
Yeah, I'm waiting for you to talk.
Let me talk. Okay, so Spirit of the Goat. Let's do this. Okay, so 10 years ago.
The Spirit of the Goat. Let's go how funny the episode name is.
Is it funny?
The Spirit of the Goat.
Is that funny to you?
Every time someone says the goat or the spirit of the goat in this episode, I feel like we're about to cut to like an edit.
Of like LeBron James.
Yeah, or anyone, or like just some fucking dipshit anime character with a big sword doing flips.
Don't you dare say that about Berserk Guts.
Jonathan.
John Berserk. Don't you say that about Guts. I forgot what his fucking name was.
Berserk John.
John Berserk.
Yeah.
Okay, so 10 years ago, some guy's like, I'm the spirit of the goat. His name's Randall Milky, right? He's a proper A-grade lunatic, you know what I mean? He's kidnapping rich birds and like trying to murk them. Proper, like, tying them up King Kong style.
Yeah.
So then Harvey...
And he puts on a goat mask, don't he? Or like...
I mean, it is a goat mask.
He tried his best.
Mm-hmm.
He tried his best to make a goat mask. Like, it's not meant to be like a good enough disguise that you'd think it's a goat. It's just a goat mask.
Good enough disguise that you think it's a goat. What do you mean? There is no walking on two legs killing women.
Yeah.
Piss off.
Yeah, it's not like...
It's not a disguise.
That's what I was saying.
He thinks he's the spirit of the goat.
That's what I'm saying.
He's possessed by LeBron James.
That's what I'm saying. It's not like he's wearing the mask so people think he's got a goat's head. It's just like a mask of a goat.
It's not a very well-made mask of a goat. And I don't say that as a sticker.
Insult on the show.
Or like the prop department. Like, they made a good mask.
Yeah, that's the mask the character
But
would have
that's
made.
a loony.
If he walks out with a horse's head on, you'd be like, well, one, he's the goat. But two, you'd be
Harvey,
like, how'd he do that?
The horse is here.
The goat is here.
Harvey, the goat is here.
The spirit of the goat.
The spirit of the goat's here, Harvey.
Anyway, so you get to see Harvey in his old days, 10 years ago, when he had a different partner, a guy called Dix.
He looks exactly the same.
He actually doesn't.
Does it?
No, he's got
Lighter beard.
lighter beard.
Okay.
He's less grey in it, like.
Okay.
But also it's the same actor.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
you know, unless you got like the absolute masterminds that made.
By the way, them dyeing his beard is good enough. You know what I mean?
No,
not
it
saying
is.
it's not.
It is.
It's always just funny to me.
I'm just saying, like, if you want some mastermind level shit, you gotta go to the guys who do Better Call Saul.
What didn't they do everyone up proper?
I'm not being funny. Like, Bob Odenkirk's like 60,
Yeah.
but he looks about 40
Okay.
in Better Call Saul. You know what I mean? It's incredible.
Cool.
The makeup there.
Didn't win an award for that as well.
He didn't win any fucking awards.
Really?
Didn't win a single Emmy.
Why?
They were robbed.
Why didn't they win any?
I don't know. It's only one of the best shows ever made.
I've not seen that show, but I swear they made some breakthroughs on that.
Yeah, it's fucking incredible. It's an amazing show.
Oh.
I mean, watch Better Call Saul. Always hold a Better Call Saul. I'm not doing that.
Hold on to Slipping Jimmy.
Always holding to Slipping Jimmy.
Yeah, it's like you may be song now, but always hold on to Slippin' Jimmy.
Always hold on to Slim. I can't wait to the last episode when Thomas Wayne's ghost turns up and gives him the Batman suit.
And
It says always hold on to Gotham. That happened in one show. You'll never guess which one.
Arrow.
Yeah, always hold on to Arrow. That's what he said.
They were like, always hold on to Gotham, and he was like, that's weird. This show's called Arrow. He's like, I misspoke.
I mean, yeah. Why did you say that? Okay, so yeah, so Harvey doesn't. So Harvey's partner's like, we should wait for backup. But Harvey, this is how it used to be. You know what I mean? He wants to go save the girl because he's like, if I wait too long,
She'll die.
she'll die. So he runs in, even though Dix is like, you know the rule of Gotham, Harvey, no heroes, because everyone's shit in Gotham.
Well, it's not necessarily like wrong to say don't just like run into the crime scene with the armed criminal. He could have waited for backup.
Yeah, and she would have been dead.
Maybe, yeah. But it's like you don't know. You don't know if he's like just gonna leap out and kill you.
Yeah. Well,
no. I feel like this is one where it's not like he was like, yeah, just let her die or whatever. I feel like he had a genuine point, even if he was wrong. You know what I mean? I don't think he was being sinisterly evil.
No, he wasn't being sinisterly evil.
He was just like, oh yeah.
He so Dix. Well, what I think this is interesting seeing Harvey back then because he's kind of like Jim. Was kind of the idea in it, like what he used to be, and that's kind of maybe another reason that Harvey doesn't like Jim that much.
Yeah.
He kind of reminds him of what he was before he compromised for Gotham, so to speak.
Yeah.
To be fair, I swear that girl was dead by the time they got there anyway. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, not good. You know what I mean? It's just.
But they stop him. They stop the goat.
Yeah.
Right? Do they stop the goat?
They do.
But the spirit of the goat
the point is,
can never be.
The point is though, like, so she was dead, but like she might not have been.
Yeah.
Was,
totally.
You know what I mean? I would have gone in there. If I was a policeman, I'm a pussy. I wouldn't have gone in there. But like, if I dedicated my life to the service of the community of the people,
yeah,
I would have fucking went in there trying to save that girl. You know what I mean? I would have been screaming, GCPD!
Does
right
the
in
goat
there.
die?
The goat gets fucking murked,
So the
man.
goat dies.
Harvey kills the goat.
The goat dies, but the spirit of the goat is released onto a new.
And he starts playing basketball. Anyway, so What was that? Are you okay?
My headphones fell off.
Your headphones fell off. Was it that funny to you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spirit of the goat is released.
The spirit of the goat is. I can't argue with that. The spirit of the goat is actually released. To be fair, it's just okay. Are you okay?
I don't remember this episode anymore.
You don't remember this episode anymore.
It's been like a week.
It's been a week. Well, that's not my fault. You know what I mean?
I just
Anyway,
remember the
so-
last scene.
The guy played by Dick's played by a guy called Dan Hedaya, who was in The Usual Suspects, as well as Commando.
Who's he playing the usual?
Jeff Rabin.
Who's he?
I don't remember because I
Yeah.
didn't like The Usual Suspects that much.
I didn't feel the most towards it when we watched it. I thought it was cool, but
He's also in Mulholland Drive.
cool.
He's got a Fantastic Beasts.
I'll get to more.
He's got a pretty decent discography. Filmography.
I might watch the Mockingbird because it's not on anything.
And he's also Dan Hedaya is. I think he's good in the role. He's in a couple of scenes. I'll come back to him in a bit, but I think it's always interesting to go back and see how characters became the way they were. I think 'cause this is more Harvey-centered episode than Jim, which is good. I think because I like Harvey. When killing the goat, unfortunately, when killing the goat, it does. Dix goes in and after him, and Dix takes a fall through a stage, quite badly injures himself. He didn't die.
Yeah.
He didn't end up too well. So. It's all a bit of a failure for Harvey.
It's a mess.
Because the girl's dead, Dix is permanently injured, and then we did get the goat though.
He died?
Yeah, he killed the goat.
No, that's not the goal. You meant to arrest him.
You killed the goat, man.
You meant to arrest him, find out what's wrong with the guy, see if you can avoid it in future.
Well, you can't avoid it
Bring
in
him
future
to justice.
because 10 years later, in the present day,
Yeah,
someone's strung up.
You can stop the goat, but the spirit of the goat can never be stopped.
Yeah, so it was someone strung up this rich girl, Amanda Hastings, because the goat, he always killed the firstborns of like rich families.
Is that like a satanic parallel?
I don't know. You're a Satanist.
You know the goat.
Oh, because he's.
'Cause he's the
I mean,
goat.
maybe
'Cause he's
because
the
the
goat.
goat, the devil,
Firstborn to the goat, the spirit.
sacrifice. Usually,
The spirit of the goat.
it is vaguely satanic. Yeah.
Yeah.
The idea that you sacrifice your firstborn in exchange for whatever the devil's going to give you, or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
When was the last time you did that?
Um.
I'm just joking.
The thing about the firstborn thing is you can only really get it once unless you do it with get another girl. You know what I mean? Like, 'cause you can only have your firstborn.
Oh.
If
So
you
if you have a firstborn, you have to start. So you.
if I have a girlfriend and we have a kid and I give up the firstborn, I can't give him the secondborn.
You have to
I
get
have to
a new
get a new girl,
girlfriend.
and then that
Life
firstborn.
hack.
Life hack.
Firstborn life hack. I've never thought about that.
That's how I'm still able to go out, even though I'm like not really unemployed.
Yeah.
I keep
You're the
saying.
spirit of the goat who rushes your wallet.
Yeah,
In exchange for many a firstborn.
even though I get like one shift a month, I'm still able to go out all the time because I sell my firstborn children, which is it's got to be done.
That's messed up. All right, what are you saying then?
Anyway, so the Riddler's at the crime scene because he's the forensics guy, and he found a coin in her head,
Yeah.
and this is concerning because they're left out the paper,
Ooh.
so nobody should know. There are only 3 people who know about the coin.
Oh.
That's Harvey, the coroner.
And iDubbbz.
Who the fuck is iDubbbz?
Riddler. Riddler knows, right? Because he found it.
Yeah, he found it, but I mean, like, know about the last case because Nimble wasn't working there then.
Oh, okay, yeah. But,
So-
but he's just found it now.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
So it's 4 people.
Bro, we only watched this last week. You know what I mean? Oh, it's yeah. So.
Been a bit. Thank you for making notes.
Of course, I make notes. Why am I here otherwise?
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway, I'm going to try this again. So they find this coin in the head of the dead girl that's been strung up by the goat, well, by the copycat. It's what? It's considered to be. It's not that funny that he's called the goat. He's not even the goat. He's the spirit of the goat.
No, but the killer's the goat. The spirit of the goat inhabits the killer.
Is the killer not the spirit of the goat?
Yeah, the killer's the spirit.
The killer's the spirit of the goat. Yeah. So the only people who knew about the coin because they pulled it from the news articles when they never let this go public. The only people who know is the guy who did the autopsy, who is dead. Harvey, and then Dix, his old partner,
He's alive, though,
and
but
he's
retired.
alive. He's retired.
Where did they go to see him? Where was his old person home? His flat?
I think it's like an old people's home because he's being looked after, isn't he? But we will come back to
I'm
that.
surprised they even have those in Gotham.
What do
I'm
you?
surprised you don't like turn 70 and they just like put you in the lake.
Well, if they put you in the lake, you'd come back as a Batman villain. You know what I mean? Like, so they don't want more supervillains on their hand, even if they are geriatric.
I am the geriatric spirit of lake. Spirit of the lake.
The spirit of the lake.
And then you'd be like, you're just ripping off the goat.
Killer Croc gonna turn up. So we've done that. We've done an animal, man. You know what I mean? What was?
Yeah, Killer
By the way, this episode.
when Killer Croc shows up, they're gonna be like, "Well, you're kind of scary, but you'll never be the goat."
Never they get no. By the way, it's got a 69% on Rotten Tomatoes and an 8.1 on IMDb. It's pretty solid. Either way. Meanwhile, Jim Gordon's having a bit of he's not married, bit of girlfriend troubles.
Yeah.
Him and his girlfriend had a bit of an argument.
As always.
I think she's quite supportive of him, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
not only is she fucking gorgeous, but she's rich and she's a very kind, understanding
Actually,
person.
doesn't she think he's like killed someone?
No.
But like, doesn't
Renee
isn't-
Montoya
Renee's trying to convince
is trying
her.
to convince her, and Barbara repeatedly asks him to just explain
And he
what's
doesn't
happened, and he
explain.
doesn't. She is perfectly willing to believe him, but
he's
she just
not.
wants to be communicated with.
Yeah.
But he's
Stupid
just
bitch.
he's just not doing it.
wants to have a conversation.
Just wants to have a normal conversation. She is.
I actually forgot Renee showed up and was like,
Your boyfriend killed Penguin. You know what I mean? Like,
Penguin showed up at the door, though.
yeah, but she didn't know
That's the same
that
guy.
that's the same guy.
But
Anyway,
he does, but he doesn't want her to know.
what?
But he does know that it's Penguin. But he doesn't tell her. When he could just tell her.
Because if he really he should trust her.
Yeah.
But then again, what if Renee turns up and she gets angry at Renee and like tells her or something?
Yeah.
You alright? Your earphones.
They're falling off.
Put them back in then.
Okay. What are you saying then?
So, meanwhile, speaking of Renee Montoya, her and Crispus Allen, her resident aura farmer, are going to find some homeless guy to ask him about the shooting that went on by the docks. And the homeless guy's like, "Yeah, I saw he did that. He's able to identify Jim as shooting Penguin.
Oh, yeah.
That's how it would look from a distance."
Yeah. The way he orchestrated it to be that way.
Also, Crispus Allen calls Renee Montoya Monty, which I think's funny.
Montoya.
Yes, Montoya.
What's Monty usually a shortening of?
Montague? I don't know.
There's lots of characters and stuff called Monty, but no one really called Montgomery in real life.
Montgomery, it's totally Montgomery, yeah. Montgomery Burns.
Imagine having a name like Montoya. What's her name?
Montoya. Renee
Montoya.
Well, that's her last name, Renee Montoya.
Montoya, having a name like that, and then like you get the nickname for if you had the name Montgomery.
You'd just call her Renee, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you just call her Renee.
Anyway,
Go on.
okay, so Gordon goes to the house of one of the victims to talk to Mr. Hastings. He's like, "Would anyone want to kill your daughter?" And every time anyone ever asks, "Would anyone want to kill your family member?" they go, "Everybody loved them." You know what I mean? Everybody who dies ever is a perfect angel.
Laura Palmer-esque conversation.
You know what I mean? Some people are awful, but as soon as they die or get murdered, they were a champion of everything, and everybody loved them. You know what I mean? I'm not even saying this in this case. It wasn't.
No. Or not even in most cases.
No, not in most cases. No, there isn't. I don't think there's anything to indicate.
But like there would never be a scene in something where some like mum or dad's crying. It's like, did your daughter have anyone who would want to kill her? And the dad's like,
yeah, she was a slag.
She made a lot of enemies
You know
in
what I
this
mean?
town. No, it's not gonna happen.
So, yeah, no. Obviously, in most cases, they are fine. You know,
Yeah,
most people are fine.
Yeah.
But also in this case,
Yeah. But
These-
it's like when they say that, you just don't really know. Like it just doesn't give you anything.
Doesn't help, does it?
As a police officer in the scene.
everyone's got some beef. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
even best avoided. Even I hate beef, and even I've got a bit.
What about the manatee?
The manatee, like the animal.
What about sea cows? No beef. The quackers. No beef.
Okay, quackers don't. I meant,
No beef.
I meant like people. You know what I mean?
Peoples have beefs. At McDonald's.
Okay. Also, Dr. Marks is the therapist of Mr. Hastings. This lady, who she's been giving him therapy because, well, you know, his daughter was horribly murdered, and that's probably pretty bad.
Yeah, it's rough.
The Dr. Marks is played by Susan Misner, who is most notably in Chicago.
Therapists don't really get the best rap in media. It's like religion in media. You know what I mean? It's like even when they try and write a therapist as like good and useful, which they never really do, they usually like mess it up.
I'm trying to think of a good therapist character.
There's a one in
I'll give you a good religious character. Daredevil.
Yeah.
Salah from Indiana Jones.
Oh yeah.
He's
no, but
great.
there is good religious characters, but just like and there is good therapists, like in what's that film called? Good Will Hunting. He's good.
Oh my lord! This Susan Misner was in the American version of Life on Mars.
Oh, that's interesting. Is that any good or not?
I don't think so. I mean, maybe it is, but
You've not seen
I've
it.
just seen the last scene, and it does not look good.
Okay. Because I've not seen the original Life on Mars.
Oh, it's such a banger.
I'll get to it.
Underrated, man.
I'll get to it.
And Brian O'Neill plays Mr. Hastings, he's in the Bourne Legacy,
Cool.
as well as Burn After Reading.
Hmm.
So you know,
I need to watch that.
sometimes these shows do just have like a decent, like you'll find there's a decent amount of actors in it who just like have been in a bunch of shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like like in the last episode we did Viper, the old man who took the Viper, the old lecturer. He was one of the guys in the Thing, which I mentioned in that episode.
Oh, yeah.
If you haven't checked that episode out yet, you should. So anyway, one thing I want to point out which is kind of the case of this is like whenever Mr. Hastings is getting stressed, he starts like clenching his fist.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now, meanwhile, I was telling this to I think Griffiths, Conor Griffiths, who was on previous episode. I don't know if he's been on. No, he's been on 2. That I really appreciate being able to do 45 minutes because we can do the other plots.
Yeah, B plots.
B plots.
Or you can have an episodic episode plot that's really about 20 minutes or so, but then you're doing kind of breadcrumbs of a serialized arcing season narrative.
And the best sort of the B plot and I guess overall arc of the season is it's the Penguin, really.
Yeah,
like he's not involved in the episode by episode stuff a lot.
Yeah.
But he's always there.
He's got his B plot.
He's got his B plot.
And there's that tension that he's going to come back and mess stuff up for Jim Gordon, who's the main character, who's trying to build himself up and fix things in the city. So
and another part,
that's the through line.
And another part of that, I say B plot, it is the overarching narrative, is also like Penguin's working for Maroni wants to take out Falcone.
Yeah.
And then Falcone is currently kind of being groomed almost by Fish Mooney with the lady that he's got for him, Liza.
Montoya's after Jim.
Montoya's after Jim. I guess that is kind of part of that plot as well, isn't it?
There's Jim's keeping a secret from Harvey.
Yeah, because Harvey doesn't know that Jim didn't kill the Penguin. So there's a lot going on there.
I love the scene at the end of the episode where it's like...
Well, we'll talk about that later.
Okay.
Later.
Is that the rules?
That's the rules. We'll talk about it when we get there. So, what are the rules? Anyway, so speaking of side plots, here we have the Riddler. He is a bit of a weirdo, isn't he?
They push it too far, man.
They push it too far, you think?
Do you know what it is? It's just like... So, like...
You do know he is like a
mental case.
He's a mental case. Thing is, though,
he's just like doing a little voice and going like, ooh, ooh.
He is a mental case, and he will be like murdering people in like 10 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like actually, like putting people. I want to point this out. Like
putting people
in death traps.
He's just annoying.
Well, you're not the only person who thinks this, because in this episode we get introduced to another person who works at the office, Kristen Kringle.
What's her name? Chris Kringle.
Kristen Kringle. She's played by Chelsea Spack.
Who does she become the present snatcher? Like, what is she in regular Batman?
She's, honestly, she's not really got that many acting credits, to be fair.
No, not the actress. The character.
She becomes Superman.
Fuck yeah.
What do you want? You know what I mean?
Christine Kringle. Chris Kringle.
Isn't
that like a Christmas thing?
Her name's Kristen Kringle. Yeah, I guess Chris Kringle. Yeah.
Is Christine Kringle a comic book character? Or are they just
Is Christine Kringle a comic book character? I'll be honest. I don't think so.
So I just came up with that.
I'm going to be honest. So she's known for this and a show called Dead to Me. So and like she doesn't even have like 4 on there, so she's not been in a lot. But like the industry's hard, man. Yeah. And she was in something this year, so. Keep at it.
Go on. What happens in the scene?
So she does not like him. He full on sniffs her, man.
Oh,
he's so weird. He's got no riz. He's got negative riz. He's not just got no riz that like, someone's like, oh, I just want to be friends. He's got so little riz that people like.
She's scared of him.
She's like uncomfortable in his presence.
At the very least.
And she's got like a system, and he's like, "Don't worry, I can sort it to be better."
Rearranges the whole room.
Yeah, he's like,
"That's good."
Well,
I hated that, but it's good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's a bit later on. But like, she's like, "I've got my system," and he's like, "I can make it better." It's like she doesn't want you to. She expressed this very clear. This man has no.
That did piss me off, but I think that's cool. Like he's obsessively like fixing her.
Yeah, I think this character is seeing him do this stuff. Knowing who he is, this isn't charming.
No,
this is not charming. This is the beginnings of a deep obsession with stuff. You know what I mean? Like he's not never really been all there.
I feel like he's gonna say Bazinga at me.
He's not going to. See, the thing about the Riddler, what's good about the Riddler is he doesn't really have a tragic backstory.
No.
He just is a complete lunatic. So I think just seeing stuff like this, I'm like, I know where we're going. This. Where do you think the Riddler's going to go in this? Like over 5 seasons?
It's 5 seasons, so by the end he's gonna be wearing the green spandex, jumping off the table,
Jumping off a table.
going. I know you're not gonna get that, Jake.
Okay, I don't make the joke, but like, so you think he's going to be full on like?
Yeah, I'll probably get that. He'll probably wear a suit. I don't think he's actually gonna wear spandex.
But you think he'll wear like a green suit?
Yeah. A green suit and maybe a cane.
Do you think he'll start murdering people, or do you think he'll just be like?
He might kill someone.
Might kill someone.
Just
Okay.
yeah, but it's the last season of this show gonna be like they've taken over the city.
The last season of this show, which I will not talk about in any spoilerific way because we don't spoil things on this podcast, is complete fucking lunacy, and I mean that in like it's fun, not it's
Okay.
bad.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean? Like this is a very different show by the end,
Okay.
which is just like Smallville. To be fair,
Yeah.
first season of that, it's like, oh, I really want to get with Lana Lang, and then every week like a guy with powers turns up and Clark has to fight him.
Really?
Yeah, it's like a freak of the week.
In the early seasons?
Yeah, it's a freak. Like a guy will turn up and he has like fire powers. Like the coach, like their football coach will get fire powers.
Why don't they just let them make like a superhero show?
They did. Superman and Lois.
Oh yeah.
Like that just ended, didn't it, a couple of years ago?
Okay.
And then by season 10, it's literally like Booster Gold comes from the future,
Yeah.
and Clark Kent, he's the Blur, and he's best friends with Green Arrow.
Why not just let him become Superman?
By about season 8, he basically is
Yeah,
Superman.
but why can't they call him that and have him wear the suit? Why is that against the rules? Why is that so scary?
I don't know. I mean, Tom Welling wouldn't even put the suit on. The Randall, the original goat, was working for an air conditioning company, so he used the keys to get into women's houses to kidnap them. So they're gonna have a look through like the list of workers to see if anyone was at the various places where where the places where the new murders have happened. Because he looks to he kidnaps them, he dresses them up in a white cloak or like clothes, and then like ties them up and shit.
He's got a system.
He's got a system. The coin, you know what I mean. Meanwhile, the Penguin, he goes to find his mum. This is a weird relationship, isn't it?
Yeah, I was like, I was saying to you, like, this is like Freudian. And you were like, you really think so? And I was like, maybe. And then she comes in when he's in the bath and starts cleaning him when he's like a grown-ass man and he's clearly uncomfortable and wants her to like leave.
It's like, you were gone off with some hussy.
Yeah, she's like obsessed with the idea that he's
Ran off with a
got
woman.
a girlfriend, basically.
Which he doesn't.
Which he doesn't, but
He's the thing about Penguin is he's too much on the grind set
yeah.
to be worrying about that.
No, but that's freaky and weird. The idea that she's that obsessed with the idea that he's got a girlfriend, as if it's some kind of
I
tragedy.
fucking love the Penguin in this. He's so sinister.
He's a weird little man.
He's good.
I like
Yeah.
they do his hair, Steve. Like to look like
Like
a
a penguin, that's
yeah.
good.
Like the way it just it's subtle enough. It's good. I like that.
He's a schemer, isn't he?
He's a little schemer.
See,
I like watching a schemer scheme.
See, I don't think he's actually like super. He's not like super intelligent
He's
in
a
the
schemer.
same way. Yeah, the same way like the Riddler is. He seems so smart because he just like, he's playing the long game. He knows how to manipulate people, and also like he is willing to just fucking knife a guy
Yeah.
and just like deal with it. You know what I mean? And also like sometimes he's just like so haphazardly getting rid of a body just to kill another guy. You know what I mean? Like he's quite impulsive, to be fair, sometimes as well. But he's so good. So he makes up with his mom because he's not been running off with a hussy.
That is a weird scene.
She's a weird character. And then
Is she in it more?
what do you mean?
Is she in it again?
Yeah,
Oh well.
she's not like in that and never again. Like she's a recurring character.
Okay.
She's
Anyway.
not like
yeah.
drastically important, but
She's
like,
not Jim Gordon.
she's not the goat. But he has a mom. You know what I mean? Meanwhile, so as the penny was left out of the detail, they go to see Dix.
Mm. Talk
And
to him about the scene of the crime with the goat, and he says, I think we already talked about this, but he says like that Harvey guys thinks he's a hero.
Even though, so that's how he's shown at the time in the flashback. But in this one, so they go to see Dixon. He's been in a wheelchair since the incident.
Yeah.
So he's had to retire. He's been in a nursing home for about 10 years.
Yeah.
And he taught, he's happy to. Harvey visits him, and he's happy to see him. And also Harvey pays his bills and stuff.
Okay.
And he's buying him porn mags.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
He's
actually, yeah.
Is he getting the magazines? And
she's
the nurse is those are some awful magazines. Yeah, is he getting them?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Do you think he keeps them?
Dicks?
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Or do you think he just reads them and then chucks them?
That's why I
Do you think he's one and done?
No, I reckon he keeps them.
You think he's got the hoard?
Yeah, I mean, why not?
Stash. How many does he send a week?
I don't think he sends them all. I don't know. Maybe since one of them. I don't know. I'm not the mail guy.
Carrying a barlap sack full of dirty magazines.
Yeah. So the thing about that is, this, funnily enough, does just pay credence to more of a timeline thing. It's do we have the internet yet? I don't think we do.
Not sure.
I don't think we have the internet.
I still don't know.
But so I think it's nice to see that he's looking after this guy. And also, as you said, Dix is you gotta watch out for Harvey. He's a white knight. And Gordon's
is he?
Is he? You know what I mean? He's changed. He's become jaded over time.
Yeah.
Which is a shame. Speaking of the GOAT, we get Bruce Wayne is not in this episode a lot.
That's okay.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
I don't really. I'm not too fond of the little shit.
You're not too fond of Bruce Wayne?
No, he's fine.
Well, but when he's doing backflips in the Batcave as Batman.
Off the roof.
So
I'm gonna jump.
The only scene I do have notes, so if it does come up again, I will find out. But the only thing I really recall Bruce doing this episode is just watching the news, and Alfred's we best get out of the country, might we, Master Bruce? And Bruce is where would the goat take me? There's no one to take me from. Ooh, sad that. What about Alfred? You know what I mean? Bruce is a weird kid, but to be fair, saying he's a weird kid is pretty understandable when
Batman.
Yeah, he dresses as a bat and beats up mentally ill people.
He doesn't do it yet.
No, but he's going to.
He's gonna.
So seeing him as a kid's yeah, I get it. Yeah, it's fine. I feel like Jim and Harvey are really kind of the police procedural stuff is where you're gonna get a lot of these episodes are gonna be. So
yeah,
it's Fish isn't in this episode, and it's if Bruce isn't either, then it's and Bruce isn't in it much. Sorry, then it's what can you do? You know what I mean? Meanwhile, Enigma has fucked with Kris Kringle's system, and he's I've made it better for you, and she's just you're so odd.
Yeah.
What's wrong with him, man?
I don't know.
It just doesn't like him at all. Meanwhile, a rich girl, Miss Ember.
If everything's meanwhile, then this episode happened in 5 minutes, and there's multiple Jim Gordons running around with multiple Harveys.
How did you know?
Yeah, you keep saying meanwhile. If you say meanwhile every scene.
In the deep dark lair of the Batman.
When all
all the different Harveys gonna meet.
You're gonna meet, yeah.
Okay, so Ember Copley, another rich girl, she is attacked by the goat. She gets attacked by the goat. And so does her maid. So it sucks with the maid, but
That's sad.
Ember gets kidnapped, and Harvey's at the crime scene. He's the goat takes 8 hours to kill, so we've got to find us soon. It's got to happen.
This is chance to fix his mistake.
To redeem himself.
In his own eyes.
I mean, he killed the goat though, so
yeah, but he didn't stop the
spirit of the goat.
The spirit of the goat is still out there, infecting people, causing them to kill and take lives.
Who is he? Fucking. He's Barb.
Anyway.
Barbara, meanwhile, her ex-girlfriend Renee Montoya fucking turns up again. Stupid bitch. Renee, not Barbara. Barbara's fine.
Yeah.
And
Renee's usually likable in Batman stuff, but in this she's a bit. Well, I guess she's only trying to stop a cop that she thinks has shot a guy. To be fair,
that is true. So
that's it's really
kind of reasonable, really. It's I think it's fair enough. Yeah. And a judge is issuing a warrant to arrest Gordon tomorrow.
Fair enough.
And she's you should leave Barbara, and Barbara's no, I'm not fucking leaving. You know what I mean? Barbara's quite loyal to her man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's actually crazy. Yeah.
She's a good woman. I in her situation probably would have dipped.
You almost think he could have just shot Penguin and she'd be like, "Do you want me to help hide the body?"
No, she believes he's a good person.
What's Steve talking about with her mad law?
Mad law, Steve. So if anyone hasn't listened to the older episodes, previous guest Steve suggests that she has mad lore,
Yeah.
which
You disagree with?
I don't think I would describe it as mad lore. I think it's a intriguing character.
Okay. Right, we'll keep going.
But like, it'll come up as it comes up, man. We're on episode 6. There are 100 of these.
Keep going with your notes.
Anyway, so Nigma, as ever usefully as he is, thinks that a guy called Raymond Earl is the killer. And Harvey, they figure out that it's at the same location as last time, where the goat did that murder. That Dick's where Dick's got injured. So they go there. So Harvey goes in, and he's like, I've just put on my notes here. Harvey versus the goat. So Harvey has to fight the goat. The goat doesn't use guns. He's like a cleaver kind of guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He's got a whole gimmick.
Which gives Harvey quite the advantage. So running in there, as long as you're careful, you're probably alright, to be fair. Okay, so Harvey versus the goat. It's going alright. I think generally it could have gone either way, but then Jim comes in to help, which helps finish him off. And they take out Earl, but they don't kill him. They get him this time.
Yeah.
The second goat. So.
And they're like, hang on, what's going on?
Why is there a second goat?
Why is there a second goat?
And how did he know? How do you know?
Yeah, how does he know all his killing methods? And there's a link in the chain missing it, and they have to find it. That's the plot of this episode so far.
Another random scene for you. So this next character hasn't been relevant for a couple of episodes. She's been like making really random ass appearances. Selena Kyle breaks into Wayne Manor.
Oh yeah, I remember that. That was this episode.
Yeah, watches like Bruce sleep, and then as Alfred walks past, she like dips out.
She's like in it. They turn the camera, and she's inside the suit of armor, and the little eye helmet shield comes up, and she looks left and right, and then it closes, and Alfred goes past. She
was relevant initially. She was supposed to be like she supposedly saw who shot the Waynes.
Yeah.
And she got kidnapped that one episode.
Yeah.
It was named after Selena Kyle. But since then, there should be in like one episode, and it'll be like, she's looking at Wayne Manor.
She's going to be relevant later. They just don't want you to forget that she is an element.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I swear, I think it was in episode 4, there's one scene where Harvey and Jim are like getting a burger or something, and then she turns up and robs a guy, and they chase after her, but they can't get her. She gets away. Not in the episode again. Not relevant. It's just they're just reminding you that this character exists.
They just want you to remember because she's going to be relevant later. Right.
So it just felt a bit.
Next scene.
Meh. No thoughts.
No thoughts.
No thoughts.
Oh, heads full of nothing.
Fair enough. Okay. Yeah. So the aforementioned penguin in the bath scene, really odd. Weird.
Then what?
So Raymond Earl, he's not talking. You know what I mean?
Mm.
He's sitting there, and he's all like, he's clenching his fists. You know what I mean? He's sitting there all kind of confused. And Captain Sarah Essen's like, "Good job, guys. This, well done. I have 2 scenes every episode. One scene I tell you to go find the guy, and the second scene, I go, maybe I'll get a second scene where I say, well done."
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Maybe.
Or
maybe it's a second scene where she's like,
"Why haven't you done this yet?
You guys still did it, but I'm still mad."
Yeah, I mean, I like it. Harvey, he's not happy with that because the 2 goats, Michael Jordan and LeBron James, they've never met.
Have they never met?
Those 2, probably. I don't know. No. Maybe. I don't
anyway,
know.
Yeah, the killers
have not met.
Whoa.
And Raymond, he comes out of a trance that he was in. He starts like, "Oh, no. You know what I mean? It's all very suspicious. Meanwhile, Jim Gordon, satisfied with a day well done, as you would be if you caught the goat. He goes home, and Barbara's like, "You're going to get mad arrested, bro. We've got to get out of here." And Jim's like, "No, I'm going to face it." So Gordon gets arrested by Renee Montoya and Crispus Allen. Harvey, meanwhile, has to go resolve the plot of the episode.
Oh, yeah.
While Jim gets arrested. So he goes to talk to Dr. Parks, the hypnotherapist. Well, she wasn't a therapist. She wasn't just a therapist. She was a hypnotherapist.
And he realises.
And she's been doing it for 12 years. And she also does pro bono work, which is where you do it go to your own art. And she treated Raymond Earl, who is the current goat, you know what I mean? And as Harvey can see, Mr. Hastings, he's clenching his fists, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's an impulse instead of doing a compulsion you want to do. So, Dr. Parks...
It's like a stim.
I guess so, yeah.
Kind of.
So, Dr. Parks, she is essentially the goat.
No. She's the spirit
of the goat.
She's putting the spirit of the goat into people, making them into the goat.
She's making mentally ill people, or she's making anyone really just into the goat.
Hypnotising people to become the goat.
She hates rich people for like taking advantage of the poor and like making life worse for everyone. Fair game. It's a generally justified hatred, but I probably wouldn't go as far as to kill their innocent daughters.
Yeah.
Probably wouldn't.
And hypnotise regular people into
regular
doing it.
regular poor people
Yeah.
into killing the rich. You know what I mean? And she said that like all our hope for Gotham got shot in an alley. I don't know if that's a reference to Thomas and Martha Wayne. Like they were the good. They were the good ones.
It's
I don't know.
weird that you'd think she would be on board for it. It's whatever.
Yeah, I don't know.
You think she
the
would
two she likes?
Yeah, you'd think you'd see it. She'd see it as like a symbol to like, oh, we can move forward.
I
That
mean,
people are starting to revolt. Like someone who's as mentally sick as her.
It was an indirect reference, so maybe that's not what she meant. I mean, I assume that's the implication, but I don't
Weird.
know.
Right. Anyway.
Either way, she hates the rich, so Harvey's going to arrest her, but then she's like, Dr. Parks. She is not Dr. Parks. She's like, Mr. Hastings, get him. Robert Hastings and Harvey have a bit of a fight because he's also under a trance, although he's not the goat. He wishes he was the goat, but he's not the goat. No. And then Harvey shoots her in the foot, and they get her arrested, thus concluding
that plot line.
The goat. That's it. And then Dr. Parks.
The spirit of the goat fades
away into the mist. Now, Dr. Parks, she does later come back and become Killer Croc.
No,
that's it.
There's no goat-themed Batman villains, are there? Was that goat made up for this episode?
I think yes.
Not like a one-off.
No, it's like Balloon Man, and it like. I feel like the intention of the show early on was to be really straight, kind of as straight with it as you can be.
Balloon Man was
not straight with it in terms of it's not comic booky, but I mean like
don't
it's
have Mad Hatter show.
That's what I mean.
I'm gonna be Mad Hatter.
It's a prequel for now.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So
it's just going to turn to Batman without Batman, isn't it?
Not really. I mean, I always feel the argument is that so Batman generally turns up and then every lunatic ever starts murdering people. So to present it the other way around
makes more sense.
It kind of makes more sense. So I actually don't think it's necessarily a problem.
Yeah.
Especially seeing how difficult these people are to deal with.
Yeah.
Cool. So I think that's fine. Meanwhile, Jim, at the end of the episode, he gets arrested. Like he would get Renee Montoya and Crispus Allen. They turn up at GCPD to put him into a cell.
Yeah.
And fucking
Harvey's there. He's like, what the fuck is going on here?
Harvey's like, he didn't kill the penguin. And Jim's like, I didn't kill the penguin.
No,
I know
Harvey,
you didn't, partner.
I actually didn't kill him.
And then Captain Essence like, you can't just arrest one of my guys. You know what I mean? Like, and then in an absolute baller move, Oswald Cobblepot Penguin rocks up at the entrance.
Oh. Or a moment.
And that concludes.
That's such a good moment. That's such a good moment.
That's such a good scene.
Because it's like everything's closing in that moment. The tension's up.
Yeah. So the next episode, are you excited for that?
Yeah, you're very excited. It's all the pieces are in place.
It's a very good episode. The next episode is Penguin's Umbrella. It's a good episode.
Oh, exciting.
Anyway, but that'll be next month. So, you know. Anyway, what do you think of the episode?
I thought it was a good episode. I liked it.
I thought it was good. I liked having a focus on Harvey. We've had a lot of Jim. I like seeing how Harvey kind of became the way he did.
Yeah. Definitely a Harvey episode.
Yeah.
Like focus episode, kind of.
The episodic nature of the show is something I quite enjoy.
Yeah. Because they can still keep the serialised elements running. They don't struggle to juggle.
No. The Penguin stuff's interesting. I'm not super invested in Barbara and Renee and all that. But like it's not bad, and then the Riddler's a bit weird, isn't it? But I'm on board with it. I think the goat. I think that was a good little mystery, good little police procedural mystery. I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
I had fun. Bar that, is there anything you didn't like about the episode?
Nothing big.
Nothing big
that I want to point out that I haven't probably already mentioned.
I don't think there's anything I particularly disliked.
So
I am going to give this episode. I'm going to give it 7. I think it was very good. I think I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah.
What do you think you're going to give it?
I don't know. Do I have to?
Yes.
Give it a 6.6.
No.
I'm messing with you. I'll give it a 7.
Okay. Cool. Cool. Right. Well, quickly, before we do, I just want to
thank everyone at home.
Thank all you 12 listeners at home. That's not an exaggeration. Or a joke. I'm very thankful for all 12 of our listeners.
Yeah, thank you.
Also got the
Thank you, Dylan, for listening to it 12 times. That's what you mean, right?
yeah, that's very nice of you.
I'm just joking. I only watch the ones I'm not in. I watch them once. I just listen to the ones I'm not in.
Yeah, I mean, I don't listen back to these other than doing the edit.
Doing the edit, yeah.
But
imagine.
Do you listen to the ones you're not in?
Yeah, but I'm behind.
What have you listened to?
I don't know.
Fair enough. Well, it's always nice to listen to me talk. So, all right. Yeah, thank you very much for listening. It's been a good time, and we'll see you next month for episode 7, Penguin's Umbrella.